Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And as you can see, we've already started here. And this is Van Basten. Played out to the right. De Bruyne, showing great feet there. He's all Van Basten! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. McTominay. De Bruyne. For Wilshere. Now he's off and running. Now it's Lukaku. And it's Gullit. And he's chosen to go back. That's very neat. Gullit. Seedorf. And that's a good ball. Thuram!
Jeff Chiba really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Wilshere. Van Basten. McTominay. Pressing high and with purpose. McTominay, very much a man of this moment. Now it's Thuram. And this is Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. McTominay. Dixon. Rodri. It's a searching pass. Neymar is wide and looking to get onto this. He is just caressing the ball. Neymar plays it in. Played with finesse. That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. Oh, that's a key interception. Maldini. And it's Neymar. It's Kimmich. Seedorf. And here's Thuram. And he's played it back. Looking to play him in. Quick look, then plays it in.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
And it's been taken short. And this is Gullit. And now they can spring out of defence. Plays it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Lukaku looks to get on the end of this. De Bruyne, distributed tidily. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And it's Gullit. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Hakimi and Gabriel. Wilshere. And Koundé. And this is De Bruyne. And this is Van Basten. And now the breakaway. Seedorf. Neymar. Just eases him off the ball. Messi did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And we hit half-time. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
Everyone, please welcome our players.
Here we go again then.
Jeff Chiba can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. And here's Lukaku. Wilshere. Bastoni. And it's Wilshere. Gabriel. And Koundé. Wilshere. And Bastoni. More and more pressure on the ball here. Rodri. Koundé. Plays a sharp little ball here. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
And it's Neymar. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. Played out wide. Lobbed in behind. No luck with that dink over the top.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
And here's Neymar. Picked out, it's Lukaku! They want to be quick to recover this.
Jeff Chiba really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Aimed beyond the defence. Koundé gets it clear. Seedorf. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances.
Hakimi. It's Wilshere. And it's De Bruyne. Bastoni. And Hakimi. Ambitious ball here. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Kimmich. And here's Thuram. Bastoni gets across to intercept that. He could be in here. De Bruyne. Van Basten. Neymar. Half an hour gone in the second half. Now it's Hullet. It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Punched away. throw-in.
Substitutions taking place.
Oh, it's a great... Can he finish?
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Haaland! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Corner number 2 then. Kimmich with the short one. Borussia Dortmund are looking to go forward now. And he's gone looking for safety. He's picked his way through. Mitoma! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, what has happened here? And he's taking no chances there. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
Van Basten. It's Van Basten! He's done very well to get to that.
Van Basten clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitution in progress.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Caresses it through. And he was quick to react. Mateus. Rummenigge. Oh, sweet feet. He's had a shot! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund.
Time for a change in personnel.
Number 16.
Keep the ball and you... And that is that. Quite a game, and one that was always on a knife edge until the very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal to show for all of that. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that he contributes just as much offensively as he does defensively. He seems to have a great instinctive understanding of when to move forward, and that means he rarely gets caught out of position on the counter-attack. He should be a key player for this team.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Adams. Distributed tidily. Julie has it in a wide position. Delivers the ball. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Neymar. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Passing nice and neat. Foden, passing is crisp and sharp. It's played through for him. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, what a ball! Endrick!
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
And he goes cross-field. So we're still where we started right now. And it's Neymar. And here's Thuram. Adams. Corinthians looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But
Endrick! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, can he get onto this? Pull it. And here's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
that was well played, well stopped.
And it's Maldini. Kimmich plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. That is lovely. Oh, that's fabulous. Ah, he's had it taken off him. Julie. Kukçu. And the counter is on. Now it's Raul. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival. Seedorf. Dixon. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This... And Hullet! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hullet clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kimmich goes short. Played out to the right. Corinthians have the chance to go the other way. That could spell trouble. Half-time rapidly approaching, and it's still goalless. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. Kukçu, and it's been played through. McTominay gets rid without sophistication. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Julie. Well, that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Decent hit from there. Kimmich. Dixon. Seedorf. And here's Lukaku. Wriggles his way through. And it's hoisted clear. A decent effort as the first half draws to a close. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but I see no signs of frustration creeping in. And maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And we are already... Decent chance! Oh, that was no routine save.
Thuram actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 2 then. And it's been taken short. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Mendes. Gullit gets a foot in here. Endrick. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Lukaku and Dixon.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That's the throw. The pass has gone astray. Carvajal. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Foden. He's got away. Played in by Danny Carvajal.
Was that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Seedorf. Some good persistent defending here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Kimmich. And here's Thuram. Gullit. Oh, he's got a sight of goal. Chance, surely! Now, who's going to be first to this? McTominay, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. And they can counter here. Looking for options for movement. That is a brilliant interception. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Carvajal. And it's Kukçu. Seedorf. Now it's Thuram. Good take, and is he in? Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Seedorf. Dixon. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Foden does really well there, he is strong. Julie, great vision. Carvajal providing an outlet on that flank. McTominay is there and he can get that clear.
Corinthians really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Endrick, now it's Forlan. It's a good spell of possession, this. Knocks it out wide. Julie. No, that's too long. Time then for the first substitution of the game. Toma. Very nicely done. Now the delivery. Now it's Forlan. Julie. Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Haaland, can he finish? Oh, what about that? And surely that has won the day. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first goal of the game. I think we're just about done here. And it's Mendes.
Corinthians really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Saviola. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Deftly away. And we're done. Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Haaland taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. The action has already started. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Opts for safety. The muscular approach does pay off here.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Brzezinski is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Brzezinski, and he's managed to get free. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Messi. He is through here. And it's Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Gullit stood his ground strongly. Batistuta played out to the left flank.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
And he's taking no chances there.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Kimmich plays it short. And this... Bullet!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Dixon played back. Gullit. And it's Neymar. Looking for options for movement. No way through, so back it comes. And reclaimed it in a trice. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Beraldo is always scanning the pitch for targets. Threads one in. Messi picks it up out wide. And it's Alexander-Arnold. And that's gone loose. Gullit did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Turns back here, probably the best option. Kimmich. Dixon. Seedorf. And here's Thuram. Gives it back. Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. There's no flag. Now the cross. And it's... Oh, shooting chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Nuno Mendes. And Hazard. Now it's Batistuta. Nice looking ball. McTominay. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And it's Neymar. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neymar really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on...
Oh, what a climb! No, couldn't quite control it.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. No goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time.
Merci à tous d'accueillir nos joueurs.
And the action is back underway.
Jeff, Chiba have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Looking to play him in. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Neymar, a player who needs no introduction. Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Dixon. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. That's gone for a throw-in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done.
Batistuta really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. No luck with that dink over the top. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Good ball, that too.
And it's Hullet. Seedorf. This looks promising. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, that's fabulous. And a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Thuram is onto it in a flash. Seedorf. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Neymar opts to play it back. They want to be quick to recover this. Alexander-Arnold. And it's Rijkaard. Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Rosicki. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, well played, well played. Neymar. Can he spark a counter here? Tries to pass it through. And that is expertly dealt with. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Kimmich. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Kimmich. It's Seedorf.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
He's had it taken off him. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Oh, they could break here. Searching pass he's played there. Floated through.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain.
This is their second corner of the game.
Rosicki. À sa place, le numéro 11, Ribéry. Attention, changement.
Kimmich goes short. And he's been shifted off it. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision to influence otherwise.
Can he get on the end of this? Lovely feet. The ball goes in. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a great attempt, although he clearly feels he should have done better with it.
Mateus. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Il y aura 2 minutes de temps
That's
additionnel.
been cut out, well played. Mateus. He's on it, can he get away? Shot could be on. He's had a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. Couple of changes then in quick succession. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
À leur place, le numéro 20, le numéro 17, Makelele.
Chance to deliver. Bullish header! Has a look up and drives it forward. And there goes the final whistle. So a tough one to gauge. Defensive dominance combined with wastefulness in attack. And the outcome... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And we're underway. They get a throw in.
The Netherlands promoted the philosophy of total football, and Clarence Seedorf is one of its finest exponents.
Yeah, pretty hard to find a weakness, isn't it?
Yeah, and for all his strengths, Peter, I think it's his passing that stands out mostly for me. He supports all of that with real determined movement, whether he plays as a 10 or deeper.
And he's chosen to go back. Neymar. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
Some good persistent defending here. Just eases him off the ball. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Camavinga. And here's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thuram is herring after that one. Showing great feet there. He's picked his way through. That's a decent clearance. It's gone out for a throw-in. Seedorf. Kimmich.
Well, neither team has yet managed to impose any authority, and as a consequence, this game's just drifted.
He has found the way through. It's a good-looking delivery. And that was very necessary. And he's quick to snatch it back. Camavinga. Barcola. Barcola will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Dixon. It's Seedorf. Rijkaard. And it's Maldini. And it's Hullet. Hullet. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's played it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And he's forced to go back. Koundé. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Beckham looking to run onto it. And this is Messi. In by Messi. He gets big! They just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
He's got tall. That's going to go a long way. Chance to deliver. Kimmich can get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Neymar. He's had it taken off him. Hullet. And here's Lukaku. Adams gets it away. And it's Seedorf. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Camavinga has a look and plays it forward. Here's Haaland. Camavinga. It's a searching pass. And that's really well manoeuvred. So, what can they make of this? Kimmich. Rijkaard. Hullet. Very nicely done. And it's Neymar. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Big chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Caceres. And we've reached half-time. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Dixon. Back towards the middle. Oh, good-looking ball. Elects to cross. Oh, smashing header! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Lukaku is offering a wry smile there.
Seedorf. Still waiting for the game to take off here. 0-0. Maldini. Seedorf being hunted in packs.
Well, they've got to deny him time and space, and that's one way of ensuring it.
Thuram! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And it's been taken short. He's having a shot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Corner number 2 then. Kimmich plays it short. No way through, so back it comes. Has a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 3 coming up. Kimmich with the short one. And this is Hullet! It's there! Oh, whose goal is that? Big deflection. That's one for the dubious goals panel. So the first goal of the game.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, I think it's pretty clear. The message is to get the job done, and the sooner the better.
McTominay, a player who needs no introduction. Seedorf, proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, not only can a player of such high calibre show the imagination to set up a goal, but he can also produce when the pressure's on to deliver a big moment. This guy was born to create.
Neymar. Chooses to go back. This looks promising. Oh no, he's got that wrong. McTominay. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the counter is on. Threads one in, and he's picked it up out wide. Oh, that's fabulous. The ball swung, climbs up big! He will be livid with himself. Time then for the first substitution of the game. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, they've gone for more energy up front. This is a clear message, Peter.
75 minutes played. Played over towards the opposite flank.
That's a great ball cross-field.
Kimmich. Rijkaard. And it's Kimmich. Now McTominay. And that has been slung wide. Haaland producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Camavinga. And here's Haaland. Aimed beyond the defence. Beckham with the cross. It's a mighty effort! So close to drawing level.
Barcola clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
So there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
One-nil as we head towards the end. Thuram! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
And I think he's even surprised himself, Peter, in how well he caught that.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Haaland. Thinks about the shot. It's Raul! That was superb goalkeeping.
Raul actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Rijkaard. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Dixon. That's a good ball out wide. Pings in across. Danger averted for now. And they're back on the ball again. Pass somewhat off target. So that's it. It is all over. Well, don't you just love it when a plan comes together? Victory never in doubt in the mind of the mastermind in all of this. A solid win, which will be welcomed all round. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Well, Peter, I really like this lad, Jules Koundé, a lot.
Has a shot! Guardiola. And it's Baggio. Now it's Mbappe. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Rijkaard.
Dixon. Knocks it into space. Seedorf. Very nicely done. Dixon. It's Kimmich. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Seedorf. And Dixon. Seedorf. Oh, cracking ball. Thuram! It's in! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Thuram demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. Jeff, Chiba really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Yamal. Looking for options for move. And the shot! They would have been... In he goes again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Hullet. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point.
And the score is 1-0.
Oh, lovely bit of skill.
Now it's Thuram.
Strokes it back. And it's Hullet. And it's Seedorf. And Dixon. And here's Lukaku. Lukaku touches it back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
That is lovely. Seedorf has created one goal already. Lukaku! Cleared without hesitation. Mbappe, played out towards the right wing. Now it's Yamal. Yamal tries making a foray down the right. Zubimendi. Yamal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Opts for safety. McTominay. And it's Rijkaard. Dixon. Plays a sharp little ball here. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Seedorf. And it's Neymar. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Oh, give it away. It's in! Internacional are level. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
After 41 minutes is...
Internacional grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Rijkaard. And Dixon. And it's Seedorf. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Driving through the middle. Seedorf. Dixon. Now that looks a decent ball.
There will be one more...
Turns and goes back. And the shot! And he's done it! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
And the first 45 minutes are up. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. Neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They'll want a good start to the second half.
Very little in it. The score at half-time is 2-1. And the game has already resumed here. Neymar, looking to play him in. Gullit receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's neat.
Oh, really well played.
He's found a way through. Hangs in across. Header! Zubimendi. Chance here to counter. Now it's Mbappe. Distributed tidily. And he skips past his man. Oh, beautifully shaped. And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bale. Bullish header! Harmlessly behind.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Look, if they want to shut down the threat, he's a very good place to start.
Lovely ball and a real chance now. And here's Seedorf. Zubimendi. Now Mbappe. Played down the flank. Seedorf. And he's managed to get free. Played in by Seedorf. And that has been cleared.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Kimmich with the short one. And this is Gullit. Internacional are looking to go forward now. Turns back here, probably the best option. Rijkaard. And it's gone back to the keeper. And it's Neymar. Can he get on the end of this? And it's been played through. And Hullet! He scores! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who was left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
And now he has two. Well, that is... All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And that's one back. Not much more than a formality.
It's in, but only just. The keeper guessed correctly, and a heart and mouth moment for the taker.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Internacional get themselves back into contention.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Dixon. Ball played for Conte. Half an hour gone in the second half. And he goes cross-field.
Good switch, that.
Mateus. Dixon. Rummenigge. It's Kimmich. And it's Neymar. Aimed beyond the defence.
Jeff Chiba clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Bale. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Neymar.
Jeff Chiba nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, that's a key interception. And here's Baggio. McTominay spots it and intercepts. Neymar. I think we're just about done here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Rummenigge. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ball played for Rijkaard. McTominay. And time is up. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our seats from the... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here.
Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting...
Torres! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Maldini did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pacho. It's Vinicius Junior. A probing pass. He's on it. Can he get away? Terrific header. Decent enough try.
Fernando Torres is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Opts for safety. Dixon. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Kimmich can see things, others simply cannot. Still goalless. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Dixon. Seedorf. And here's Thuram.
Jeff, Chiba really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Hazard. Great chance! He's scored! Simplicity itself.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Neymar with an air of confidence about him, a certain swagger.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Very nicely done. They get a throw in. And it's Rodri, played with finesse. Chance for a shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time. Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
No, he wasn't going to let him past. Thuram is onto this. Now it's Thuram. Haaland. Torres delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
That pass isn't the best. Dixon. Is there any support? It's Lukaku! They've done it! Reflections on the goal?
Oh, I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Timber. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Cross needs to be good. It's a mighty effort! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Dixon. Seedorf. And it's Hullet. And this is Lukaku. Lovely, now then. Mbappe. Rodri. Azar. That has been slung wide. He's shifting through the gears here. Haaland! Seedorf. Lukaku is the team's great visionary. Stood up well to him there. Camavinga. And the whistle goes for half-time. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Jeff, Chiba really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
There's the delivery. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Neymar. Played back into the centre. Kimmich. And here's Lukaku. Now Seedorf. Oh, strongly challenged there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, super ball. Now it's Thuram. Neymar, very much a man of this moment. Plays a sharp little ball here. So can they find a way to turn round this deficit? Aimed beyond the defence. That's a throw. And here's Neymar. That is lovely. He's picked his way through. Quick look, then plays it in. And it's hoisted clear.
Jeff, Chiba really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Mbappe does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Camavinga. And here's Torres. This might spell danger. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Hullet wins the duel this time. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And a chance! And he hits the net. There seemed no way back, but they are level. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Lukaku, who got amongst the goals, is being taken off now.
Yeah, he'll get a good ovation for his contribution. I'm not so sure why he's leaving us, though. There's no obvious sign of injury or fatigue.
We have ourselves a real game here.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you...
Haaland! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Up he goes! He's missed, but not by that far.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Can he get on the end of this? Pullet receives it in a wide position. Serginho's cross. Fantastic save, Ter Stegen. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Into the last quarter of an hour. Haaland takes control of it and he's on the move. Now it's Torres. Fernando Torres ploughing through the middle.
Don't you just love the level of intent?
Haaland!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Looking for the run. Shot a goal! Oh, taken with style. And again they hit the front. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So there's going to be another change here.
Substitution on the field. Number 4.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Hernes. Oh, what a ball! Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. In with the challenge. Rodri. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And it's made its way to him, and he's managed to get free. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, good ball. This looks promising. Whistle's gone, that's a foul.
It's just a silly one to give away at this stage of the game.
Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady.
Substitution in progress.
Now this could be a pivotal moment. Dying minutes, free kick, great position.
The keeper is ultra busy.
He's gone for it!
Well, they've got to get everyone forward, and maybe even the keeper.
They've played it short. He's in a great position. It shapes to shoot! He can get that clear.
Four added minutes.
He's in space and looking for options.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
Haaland! And that is wildly off target. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here. Camavinga. Vinicius Junior quietly revving up. 4 added minutes on the board. Raul. Camavinga. And that will be the final act. A game of margins of thrills, the sort of game that is a great advertisement for our sport. Sad in a way that somebody had to lose. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter, another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Seedorf. And it's Kimmich. He's on it, can he get away? Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Lukaku is onto this. Beckham. Kaka. Spread it left. Well, that has not gone well. Opts for safety. Maldini. More and more pressure on the ball here. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Neymar. That's good play. Gives it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And it's Neymar. Roberto Carlos. Defending of the desperate variety. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Seedorf. Pull it. Now it's Thuram. Thuram.
Thuram! Well, now it's a race for the ball. It's a promising position, delivered with swing.
Bastoni.
Deals with that comfortably.
So it is still 0-0.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Great defending, strong and determined.
Neymar.
A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Seedorf.
And it's Kimmich.
It's Hullet.
And it's Neymar. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's really well manoeuvred.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Chance for a shot! Goal! Flamingo! Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Flamengo have penetrated for the first time.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And this is Lukaku. He's beaten the last man. Decent chance! He has done it! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded, and
There's the shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Neymar. Can he get it through?
Now it's Hullet.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Serginho. Van Nistelrooy.
Neymar
Neymar.
is flagged offside. Serginho plays a sharp little ball here. He's found a way through. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And Messi! Goal! Flamengo! Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were
And the first 45 minutes are up.
so engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Turns and goes back. Got it! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Nicely aimed pass. He's had it taken off him.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Beckham. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Dixon. Kimmich can see things others simply cannot. Looking for the run. Serginho in acres of space out wide. Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Well, I think that might well put him off watching tonight's highlights.
He's given it away. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And it's Neymar. Now, can they get him away? Oh, that's nice. Can he finish? Pull it. Van Nistelrooy proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Pull it. And this is Lukaku. Little pass back. Strokes it back. And here's Seedorf. And it's made its way to him.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Can he get onto this? Oh, good ball! Oh, look at the space here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And this is Van Nistelrooy. Messi. Kimmich does well to get it back. Lukaku. Nice-looking ball. Good ball over the top. Dida claims it, and the danger passes. Neymar. Kaká. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Tries to pass it through. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Lukaku. Tries a shot! And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench.
This is a Hollywood or bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Kimmich plays it short. He's in a great position. Mateus! Oh, the ball's... Oh, what has happened here? And one more try!
It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Beckham tries to clear.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
And here's Haaland. And that is expertly dealt with. And they've got a throw. And the keeper has it. And that's it. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the odd goal.